Swami Vishnu-devananda comes back to the yoga forum to get everything situated. This was in the late 1980s in Grass Valley, California.
And you can shoot all both the hands and both the legs even. If you run away now from the battleground between the two armies, it's just like Muhammad Ali came to fight on the ring with Joe Fraser and looked at Joe Fraser and the crowd. He just dropped the gloves, and they just ran away. I don't want to fight. What people will they will all? The crowd will all? Boo. That is more painful or less painful? Hitting for few blows, which is more painful, or getting the boos from the people? You, Muhammad Ali, you covered. When they say crowd, which is more painful to him? Eh? He preferred to get some heat and die than to booed by the people. Oh, Arjuna, you are... here comes the word Arya. This is not German Aryans we are talking about. This Arya, the race was there in India, long time in India, and they had the swastika, not the German swastika, which is clockwise and others, and Hitler turned the thing, which is one of the most powerful symbols, swastika, and you can see in all the old pictures in Krishna, you can see swastika. That's not a German swastika. I will print some other time. But anyhow, Anarya, no Aryans ever ran from the battleground. Aryans are very brave. You are acting an Arya. This used in Gita thousands of years ago, before any the Aryans came in. It's there in the Gita. Anarya, an Arya, an. You are not acting Arya, an Arya means not Aryan. You are not like acting like an Aryan. No Aryans ever ran away from the battleground. People will just boo. That very word, people say Arjuna ran away from the battle, is the most powerful person. When you hear this, how do you feel? Think about it. Then think about what they did to Draupadi. Dushasana, you promised Draupadi, and Bhima promised that Dushasana will be killed, and she afterwards, when Dushasana pulled that sari and her hair, it's beautiful, she had long hair, she pulled that hair also. She said she took a vow, I will not tie this hair until Dushasana is destroyed and his blood is used to tie this hair back. So several years she never tied that hair. And Bhima promised, that was a most 10,000 elephant man, I will destroy Dushasana and I will bring that blood, and so you can I'll bring that honor back to you. And you also promised Draupadi that you will destroy Duryodhana. And you are running away from battlefield. Think about what they done to your wife, Draupadi. Think about that snatched all the kingdom illegally, and they don't even give you one small place to sleep. And all the things you are running away, you saw all these 18 million, look at the 800 million soldiers and chariots and so forth. People will think you are running away because you saw all these things. So get up and fight. That's the first thing Arjuna Krishna said. Get up and fight. Don't act like a coward now. People will just boo at you. Arjuna said, Lord, I'm not afraid of the soldiers or vast army. But I don't want the kingdom. I don't want to be the king. I don't want to rule. I don't want to kill anybody. And so on. And Krishna just again urged, come on, get up and fight, and so on. In the first chapter. Then the Gita starts only one place. Arjuna do not know what to do now. If he runs away from the battlefield, It's not only the soldiers will be destroyed, killed, but many thousands and millions of innocent people who have been oppressed by Duryodhana and the 100 brothers. They're ruling like mafia or Noriga in Panama. He said the election new president they got, and he nullified just last moment. They nullified all the president. No one will be president. He threw away all the ballots and tore all the ballots and beat up all the opponents and that. So he took back the kingdom. And America is again second time sent soldiers. Again it's another whitewash. He did the first, and Ronald Reagan also did. And I don't know what they are going to do anyhow. So he took the Panama back again. And most powerful country still keeping quiet. I don't know what America is going to do now, though their soldiers are there. It's very easy to take it, but they can't do dharma. You see, again, same dharma. They can't use all their power, American power on it. And the world will look upon them. So they can't do anything much. But they are trying to see, they get him out. And the people want Noriga to go out. And Murray, no, I'm not going out. I'm just keeping just like Duryodhana. He's going to keep the Panama under his control because he rules the army. He sends army to everybody, every opponent. He just shoot them and kill them. And one of his opponents, he's the president, his bodyguard, he was in front of everybody. He was taken his bodyguard and he was lying down, and they put his gun in his mouth and shot him in front of everybody. The same thing Duryodhana people also know that anyhow. So that Krishna said, what would happen to all those millions of people? They are depending upon you. If you don't fight, they will be just again another thousands of years will be oppressed by these people. By Duryodhana and Dushasana. You saw what they did to your wife, and imagine what they will do to others. They got no place to go. They are the only hope for them. Arjuna, stand up as a warrior and fight. Arjuna says, I don't know what to do, Lord. My hands trembling. Looking at this river of blood will be flowing in few days. Every day, rivers will be flowing. If people are wearing their crowns on their head, there will be no head itself. They are not crown, the head itself is gone. Then Arjuna said, last thing, before he surrendered. Shishastegam Chadimam Tvam Rapini. Oh Lord Krishna, I don't understand what's my duty, to fight or not to fight, to kill or not to kill. I am your Shishya, disciple. Up to this time he was talking to Arjuna as a friend. As I told before, if you think he's a friend, he's your friend. If you think he's your guru, he's your guru. If you think he's Dwarga, he's in Dwarga. If you think he's within you, he's within you. So Arjuna thought, oh, Krishna is my charioteer. He's my friend, childhood friend. They used to drink and they used to go for play, etc. But now, I don't know. You are my guru. Tell me decisively what I should do. I fall at your feet. Shishastegam Sadhimam Pambet. I am thy disciple. Now you teach me. Tell me what's my duty, what's right and wrong. The Gita starts only when he said you are my guru. Because even that God can be near you, you will never understand God unless you say that you are my God. It's not that God has to come from the heaven. Everybody is your guru. So when Krishna accepted that Arjuna has surrendered with full heart, okay, now I'll take care of you. So the Gita starts only after that word, I am thy disciple, tell me what's my duty, what's my dharma. That's the Gita starting. Then Krishna first explains the philosophy. Oh Krishna, oh Arjuna, you are Atma, the self, the Atman, the consciousness itself, is not death or birth for you. You cannot kill anybody. This Atma is not slain because someone is going to kill. The body can be slain, which came from the earth to earth and ash to ashes. But Atma is still alive. Consciousness never dies. And this Atma, the consciousness, takes on body according to karma. And a wise man neither sorry for dead nor happy for living. Both are same for a wise man. Why? He knows that Atman is immortal. Though these are soldiers and kings, etc., they've forgotten their nature. And they have body. So also you. So also me. You can see my body too. But Arjuna, the truth is, these soldiers are not first time came to battle, or this is not the last time they have come to battle and they're going to die. They were previously, in the past incarnation, there were soldiers and kings. They fought and died, and they got new body. They continue battle, and they will die now. Again, they will. All the people died in the Israeli wars and Arab wars and the Vietnam wars, World War I, World War II, Germans or Americans they're all just dead and gone. All the people gone, and 6 million people are went to the gas chamber. They're dead permanently. They will also come back again. Because the Atman is immortal. The temporary loss, the sheep, the cloth, like an old cloth, worn out cloth, you throw it out and then put on new clothes. When the cloth was worn out, what do you do? You go and wash around side. You go on washing old cloth and there you put on dryer and more cleaner and more cleaner, and it's all torn out and worn out and how much he cleans and more wearing out. So what he do? He just throw it into garbage and buy a new cloth. So this body is, Arjuna, is like the cloth, worn out cloth. When it becomes old and karma is exhausted, you throw it out and then take new bodies. All the soldiers are not first time ever came to war. They are not first time dead and they are going to disappear forever. They were here millions of years, times. And they will die again, they will come back again, they take birth again, they will fight. So also Arjuna, this is not the first time you came to war. You had taken several incarnations before you fought also in the war. And so also, I took many reincarnations in the past, like Matsya, Kurma, different 10 incarnations, to establish Dharma. It's not the first time I came here. I was there before to establish Dharma. Now, Dharma, the law is completely lost. Virodhana and 100 brothers, the whole world has been destroyed by them. I came to establish Dharma. It's not my first. The only difference is, Arjuna, you don't see your previous birth and all these people's previous births. And also you don't see their future. I see them all. I see my future past. I see your past. I see all the people's past. And that immortal self, Atman, never dies. Cannot be cut by weapon. Killed by hydrogen bomb even. No bomb can destroy. That immortal self, everybody. Because of ignorance, you think the destruction of the body is destruction of the self. That's due to ignorance. Arjuna. So he gave description of the Atman. And then Arjuna asked questions about duty. What's my duty? Arjuna, if you run away from this battle, not only you get bad name, but also you get sin. Why? That's for duty. Take example. In this form, Avram alone, maybe one or two small kids and Avram just went to these things, and one old woman with the two kids was sitting, and one of the neighbors came and broke to fence and tried to beat up the old woman and the kids, etc. A policeman was passing by, heard the cry. He came and looked. What is happening here? He saw the old woman beaten by 4 big thugs. And come on, where's the money? Come on, bring all the money I'm hiding. Where are hiding the money? Huh?
Cannot say them.
Pardon?
How can I say them?
Yeah. But anyhow, the old woman, tell me where Abraham is hiding. Where is his house? And she was beaten, and the policeman came up and saw, hey, stop that. He's alone, and he had 4 young people with the powerful guns. Now, what is the duty of the policeman? Like tuck his tail and go slowly walk away? Like some dogs you do, when they're frightened, they tuck the tail down and slowly walk. Policeman knows he can't just fight 4 people to save that old woman. Plus, he knew the old woman is a 90 years old woman, and she's got cataract, retinopathy, and neuropathy, and she's got arthritis, and she's going to die maybe in maybe a month or so, 30 days, and she's got terminal cancer, these things, and terminal, all these things. Now, what's the duty of that? He has to kill all the 4 young people and save an old rotten woman. Or he let him leave 4 people, young people, and that old woman just dies. He just walks away. What is his duty? You tell me all. What is his duty? Save the? Oh. You all agree that is not. So he has to kill 4 people to save the woman. A horrible woman. She's got no hope, no money, and she's burdened to society, burdened to everybody, burdened to Abraham, burdened to the yoga form, and we had to support them and so forth, and we had to tell the doctors, and we had to bring the food and feed the, all these problems, And 4 people, they are very strong, and they can go and fight in the 3rd World War, Vietnam War. So you all agreed. The duty of the policeman is to fight these 4 young people, though he is alone, and he may have very little chance of survival himself. But still, that makes no difference. He has sacrificed his life for the sake of the, because he has taken that he is a policeman, he is given the duty to establish, to protect law and order. So it is his duty. That duty he cannot abandon. Though his life is a danger, he will not be able to beat all the 4 young people, but still he cannot run away from the situation. He must do everything, every method possible to protect the woman. That is duty. Even if he has to kill 4 people by shooting, he has to do that. That situation Arjuna was thrown into. Not only one woman, I just gave a simple example, but thousands and millions of people like Noriega controlling, or Idi Amin, so what Idi Amin was doing, or Bokassa, the emperor Bokassa, and the impoverished nation, and he became the emperor, and for $50 million he spent for a chariot and so forth, and he crowned himself as emperor for life. And then later on found that he was eating the people flesh and all those things, the story, all the story for a minute. So this, look at Idi Amin, Bokassa, and Hitler, etc., and the Himmler, Hitler, all these people, they are like Duryodhana, Dushasana, Hitler, Himmler, and all those people came up. And no one wanted to oppose them in the beginning. So Hitler went took the first Poland, the first Czechoslovakia, then went Poland, and then Hungary. And you're going on, absorbing everything. I got the pictures of this. I watched it. Impossible, unbelievable atrocities they've done. And so there was nobody to fight. just like the Hitler's Himmler time. If everyone just abandoned, they tried to abandon, but eventually the British came and the Americans came and so forth and so forth. And then the World War II started again. So this was happened. So Arjuna, Krishna said, your duty is, O Arjuna, you cannot kill anybody, you cannot run away also from, because you are the king. You got duty. You are not a Swami, like Swarupananji or Vishnu-devananda. Yes, I cannot fight, go to war and take a gun and fight. But even a Swami, if I see a child is beaten by somebody, and there's nobody there to take care of the child, and the child is helpless, calling help. If I have a gun, I'll shoot that man. Not for my sake. If I point a gun at me, I won't care. I just go before my head. I did that. When Israelis came to shoot my plane, when I was calling from Tel Aviv to Cairo, I flew over the Suez Canal. And Abraham at that time was in the army, isn't it? I do not know where. You heard that he was the signaler.
I was there in
He was the
71. Yeah, he was in the army. And I was the peace soldier, carrying with the flowers in my hand by plane, a twin engine Apache. I flew across the Suez Canal and went to Cairo for peace mission. And the Israelis came to shoot me down, and the plane came and so forth. So I got my gun, I took a flower and to an Israeli pilot. He said, if you don't go back, I can shoot you down in 1 minute. My plane will just go in smoke. That's all. I don't press one button. It doesn't take too long. And he said, if you don't, I have to shoot you. So I told in the radio, many millions of people died in the war. So two people, myself and my student, he's also a Jew. I took first time a Jew from Tel Aviv to Cairo, an Arab country, without passport, visa, without permission. Though I persuaded him not to come, but he said, I will come, Swami, I'm not afraid. So he was sitting. So anyhow, I'm taking Brent Jacobson, and not this Jacob, that's the name was Jacobson. So I was flying, and I told them, millions of people died in the name of war, 2 people ready to die in the name of peace. You can also die in the name of war, also you can die in the name of peace. I'm a Swami, I'm not afraid, because that's when I took the vow. I renounce the pleasures of the world, and the body itself is burnt in the cremation, mental cremation, the special called Virajavama. So that's why the Swamis are not burnt, because we got no physical body. Supposed to have no physical body, but don't try. Okay, you try. Don't try to stab it. See whether they got a body or not. And symbolically, I took that vow. I'm not afraid to die for a cause, but I will not attack anybody if they are going to attack this body. I don't have to fight. But anyhow, when the Israeli pilot said that we are not going to shoot, and then they are everywhere, they're up and down, and their planes are just like a rockets, they go up and down, right and left. My plane is like a Volkswagen. He said, we'll just go between an Apache, 120 miles an hour, and just climb about 10 feet high, and just go 10 feet down, right 10 feet that way. And that plane, they're everywhere, they're all around. And what can I do? And then they said they can't just do too much with this big jet planes, with a small Apache, propeller-driven Apache. So they called another jet plane, and that plane can slow down. And they brought my wingtip about 2 feet away from my wingtip, and I can see the pilot. And after they're talking, if you want, you can shoot me down. I'm not going to turn back. And then I turned the radio off, so they won't be able to talk to me. So he came very close to another pilot and the jet plane. They are watching everything in the radar, Maybe he was one of the person watching. He was on the plane also, not to attack me. I don't know what he did at that time, but anyhow. He was working as a major in the signal, Signal force?
I was in the radar station.
Radar station, see. So he must have definitely seen me in the radar. And so I turned the radio off, so they must have sent that plane. And the man I can see the pilot, turn back, or I'm going to shoot you down. Well, it doesn't take too long for him to shoot. One press the button, I would be in smoke, my plane, my force, everything. But I did not turn. And next minute I turned, I had a big the explosion, my whole plane was going up and down and so forth. I couldn't control. I told Brent, the other student, Brent, we've been shot. Let us pray. Our time has come. So we are already waiting to blow up the plane, you know. Then after a few minutes, the plane did not blow up or anything. And then what happened? Look at all the gadgets, everything is okay, oil pressure and the RPM is okay and so forth. What happened? The Israeli jet plane just turned back and gave a jet blast. And my plane is just like leap, you know, start going up and down with jet blast. Thank God the plane did not disintegrate with jet blast. He was trying to frighten me. Oh my God. Somehow we escaped. He will come back again, give another jet blast. I don't think this plane can take next second jet blast like that in this, we are about 5,000 feet up. But by the time we are in the middle of the Suez Canal. So they did not come back, because if we come back, then the Egyptians will come up. The Egyptians are the other side of the Suez Canal, and Israel is this side. You see, there will be dogfight between them. So they left us, okay, now you are the other side, now at least middle. So Brent, let us keep and drop leaflets and flowers on either side, you know. So at least we had temporary, our life is spared, because he's not going to come back now. You know, the story. So what I'm trying to tell you all, yes, as a Swami, I'm not allowed to take a gun. So when the Israeli pilot came and said he is going to shoot me down, and I also had gun, but this gun is flower gun. I had a sack of marigold, and I took one marigold flower, opened a small tiny window, and I saw a Israeli pilot. I threw at him. See? You can shoot me down, but I also had weapon in my hand. And who won the war? You guess. Who won the war? Flower won the war. He can, though he has got all the power in his hand, but in his heart of heart he can't just press the button and then make me into. So I won the war with the flower. And we came to the Egyptian side, and then they came out and 4 or 5 planes, they were circling us, call all this back, and I told the Egyptians, let us land. Give landing permissions, and they said, we were told not to come to our land and so forth. They're shouting and so forth. But we are here. Now you just give the permission to land or shoot us down. Just 5, 6 planes, they were going on circling. And what's the purpose of all this? We can't be on any arms. If you want, you can shoot me down or give permission to land. Somehow we are here. So then they gave permission and they blindfolded, took us, both of us. Anyhow, they never mistreated. That's a long story. So what I'm trying to tell you is, even I took a Jew from an Arab country. At that time, still it's an Arab. No Arab country was friendly, and Sadat was ruling. I took a Jew to an Arab country, and he was not mistreated. We were given fresh dates. We had both of them vegetarian with fresh dates and milk and bread. They interrogated several hours, of course, hours more, the interrogation went on. And after 3 days, okay, you will be our official guest for the Egyptian government. They took us to the Nail Hilton hotel. We had Nail Hilton vegetarian lunch, and they took camel ride, and they show all the pyramids and everything. Like a real honored guest. We both, a Jew, first time was taken to a military place where they're making the weapons and the lorries. You never even seen that, you know. Before the Israeli war, they never afraid to take even a Jew into that mostly guarded. No Jew ever visited in that area, and was given present. We went with the love. Even a Jew, you can go anywhere with flowers and love, but not with guns and bombs. So that was, as Swami I can do, but Abraham is a military major, he can't do that. So the purpose is the duty. Arjuna was a king. He is a warrior. He has to protect like a policeman. He has to protect the innocent and establish dharma. Arjuna, you fight. That's the duty. Karmane vadigarase maharishkara. You do your duty, Arjuna, and then Krishna said afterwards, not only do your duty, do not worry about you are going to win in this war, then you can enjoy the kingdom, or you will die. There's no guarantee, though I am going to drive the chariot. That doesn't mean you are going to be protected. You will also die in this war, you and me. So, if you die, you go to heaven and enjoy there. If you live, enjoy the world. Makes no difference. So, both are same. Victory and defeat, you should not worry. That's not You should not expect the result only if you are going to win the war. No, that's not. You fight. You may kill all these people, they will kill you. Both, they all came for that. You also came for that. As a king, you have to do your duty. You may win or you may lose. You will die, you will live. But makes no difference. Both are victory and defeat are same. And that condition, victory and defeat, gain and loss, heat and cold, praise and censure, when you consider both are equal, you don't just, when you praise, you were elated. When people criticize, you go down. That's no good. When things are going right, things run. And victory, you put on your head up, defeat, like a dog, you walk up. Both bear no meaning. So don't fight for victory or for defeat. Do as a duty. That's all. Then no sin will touch you. As soul will not die, their karma is ending. The soldiers that came for their karma to work out, you come out to karma, you don't know what is going to happen to you in few days. Just like when I left Tel Aviv, Sivananda Mehta drove to the airport, and about a few students came from Tel Aviv. First time I started Tel Aviv Center, and a few people came in and said goodbye. And Sivananda Mehta, I told everybody, but within few minutes I know it doesn't take too long to reach Suez Canal. Whether I will be in this plane or next plane, God knows. I can change this plane or go to next plane. I am taking this plane and I go to another plane also. This plane will take me to another plane also. Not only to Cairo. There's no guarantee I will reach Cairo. But within 30 minutes I know. You also will know as soon something happens. All radios, newspapers, all know blaze out. Well, Swami Vishnu is being fired or whatever it is. So I know that 30 minutes. So Arjuna, you know that in few days, whether you are going to live or you are going to. Krishna never said even one word that I am going to give you, protect you. You just do your duty. I am doing my duty as Parthasarathi. I will drive the chariot properly and try to save you, as a charioteer's duty is try to avoid all the things and how to escape from the enemy attack and so forth. You know, he must be a very good charioteer, how to control the horses, etc. He must know all the tricks. And I will do everything. But there is no guarantee. I cannot guarantee your life. Though Krishna could have guaranteed, that's very easy for him, but he did not. So that's why your duty also. As Swami's duty, we can't fight. Yes. If I have to protect an innocent woman or a woman, I am the only person there. There's no way, if I have to shoot that person or attack even, I may die also, but I will do that. In that condition, but not anyone trying to attack me, like Israeli soldiers came and Egyptian soldiers came, and so also Golan Heights when I was flying further up, Syrians came to attack, and they sent soldiers and the planes, etc. And I all just said, I threw flowers, and I said, I'm here not for war, I'm for peace. I got only flowers. You can, if you want, you shoot me down. Anyhow, that's my duty. But as a pilot, Israeli pilots cannot say that. When they got duty to protect their country, they took the vow. They've been learned to protect their citizens, etc. So as soldiers and a pilot, whatever their duty, they have to perform. But as a Swami, Swarupanji I won't allow him to go and fight in the Israeli war. Though they drafted him. So they gave him, is it not what job is there in the hospital?
Just humanitarian.
Yeah. So, he was drafted several times, though he was Swami, as Israeli rule, as a Israeli citizen, he must go. And he was given some duty, not as a fighting man, but mostly to take care of the people and the wounded people and so forth. A more non-combat duty they gave. See, that's all right. But as Swami, though he is a Israeli citizen, he still Israeli rule. He is falling under Israeli rule. He has to go to. But I will never allow him to shoot anybody, whether Arab or Jew or Catholic, Protestant, makes no difference. He cannot do. That was not the purpose he had taken the sannyas. So, Shukadevanji, he cannot, the Germans, in fact, you know the story of Shukadevanji, they want to draft him to German army. And I was to make him a Swami. I was in India, in Agastyagood on the top of the mountain. And and I was supposed to go from Europe and meet to Germany, and then I promised them I would come and initiate in Swami. So that way he doesn't have to go to combat duty, you see. But then when I was at Agastyagoodam, Oh, it was so beautiful. It was mountains and forests and the wild, the elephants everywhere, you know. It was so beautiful. So, Katya and Durga Devi was there from Germany, all that. And when Shankarani, when I read the top, my body just went on into another dimension. That's so beautiful, so that tropical forest and so. I just go into forest and this type of things will make me directly. I just absorb myself, you know. And I don't care of elephants, and I'm not afraid of tigers. That's no fear at all. But that forest, so I told them, all of you go, and then I'll stay with the two people to take care of me. And the first time in the top of the mountain with all the wild elephants and so forth, I don't mind. I want to spend a few days in this forest meditating on the top, about 9,000 feet up in the tropical forest, not Himalayan forest, very wild. And then.
And Durga Devi mentioned that
Yeah.
the promise to the Swami.
Yeah, then Durga Devi mentioned, you promised Shudevanji, I initiate him into Swami, and he is going to be drafted into the army. So then I
You did it by tape.
Yeah.
You did it into a tape.
No, but you came to pick up.
Yeah, but that was because he needed an official paper. and I had
paper. I initiated him in the tape and distance from the mountain. I mentally initiated as a promise. But officials, they must see that he is a Swami and initiated properly. So I had to send a letter. So she climbed up all. It takes about 2 days hard climb up, you know. Then next day she came with 2 or 3 porters and to carry the food and so forth, and they had to sleep on the forest, wild forest with elephants. And it's not like this beautiful forest here, you know. This is not a forest you only have, it's all grass. Where you won't see nothing but elephants and tigers and cobras and so forth. And she came with another girl and 2 or 3 coolies to carry the food. And then one day, you climbed up in one day?
Yeah, we got there.
Yeah.
No, because
2 days it took
guy
with the
didn't
talk,
go up and
and then he came. I only saw him, and I signed the. I made him into a Swami from the top of the first time. I made a Swami from the top of the 9,000 feet up, where nobody ever goes there much, you know. And she was the person to carry it. Okay, I signed it, and you just immediately fly back to Germany and then handed over this letter to Shudevananda and make him. So otherwise I get to go to draft. They were going to draft him. So the story goes on. So she went the same day. She just walked down and then slept in another place. And it's all, there's no place to sleep. It's all forest, you know. It's all streams. Somewhere they had to sleep with the, she arrived there and brought. So initiated him on the top. And I was not sure that they are going to accept that type of Swami initiation by proxy. But the judge said they accepted it, no? He was exempt from the draft duty. There's also karma, you see. So one Israeli pilot, an Israeli soldier, and there is a German soldier. Both are now become Swamis, and they are protecting the people. They are not trying to kill anybody. Even though they went here, still at duty, they give non-combat duty mostly. And he has given complete exemption from the army. Because all young Germans has to go to army. So how many years?
18.
Just 18 months.
18 months. But even 18 months afterwards, you get released and then they call you anytime they want?
Yeah. Usually I do it twice for 2 or 3 weeks.
Twice a year?
No, twice.
Twice, okay. Anyhow. So, he has complete exemption from the things and he's teaching. So, see here, these are the karma. Though they are born in a country where the fighting instinct is there, but they are not, because God will not allow them to go and fight and kill people. They can teach Atma, the Atman, Gita as he taught you, and Surubanji taught. Even Avaram, though he is not a Swami, though he is a military soldier, he is just like more than a Swami, though he is not there in officially orange robe, which I have not given. Maybe one day I'll come Avaramananda. I will call it. Then another Swami I had initiated in India, just here. I called on I had a time, and all the ceremonies I do on the phone, and made him a Swami because I was supposed to go. Because he is my childhood friend. We both together grew up, and he wanted to be a Swami. Now he is 40 years older than me, almost 65. So I want to take sannyas. He was a married man. Now I want to take sannyas, means then he has to be with the home. And so I initiated him from here just a few days ago. So, what time? 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock here?
It was probably around 10 at night.
Night time. So initially, that time is different, about 11:30 there in morning in India. So 2 people I initiated, one by proxy and by another by phone. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as thought is properly sent into the atmosphere, it will reach. Thought you cannot stop. So the conclusion is the duty that Krishna taught. In the 11th chapter, what chapter we are going now? 11th chapter. You saw Krishna at that last time. He said, Arjuna, after teaching all these things, Arjuna, I don't need you to kill all these people. Look at me. And he's gone. I'll give you third eye. You can see me the whole. Infinite number of galaxies are swallowed by me. Every minute, every second, galaxies are swallowed. Millions and millions of planets and stars are disappearing. Look in the cosmic form. And now you can see yourself seated on a corner in a small, and myself, Krishna. And a few ants, your soldiers, like ants, one side. And Arjuna, Duryodhana, you can see other side. Few more ants. More soldiers like ants, And these ants are going to fight with the single bow and arrow. Look at them. I already followed all these people, gone into time. I don't need you, Arjuna. I don't need all this. To destroy all this, they all become ashes. But I gave you the credit. You be instrument in the hands, so you get glory. I do all actions behind you. You don't see me, what I'm doing, but I am behind that action. You be an instrument and get the glory. Oh, Arjuna won the war, but I am behind all the wars. World War II. So I create because people's karma had come and they had to die. And then they will come back again and the karma is exhausted and then they will get new birth and they will enjoy further better life or worse life depending upon what they are doing. So in the 11th chapter he shown the cosmic form of Lord Krishna. Arjuna was terrified to see millions of galaxies are going. Oh Arjuna, oh Krishna, who are you? And the quote, Kalosmi Logate Kattavuto. I am the Kala, the time. This quote, Sanskrit quote, was quoted by a famous person, who quoted? Oppenheimer. He's the father of the atom bomb. When he saw the first time that mushroom cloud, he quoted this Gita, literally he quoted this word. Kala. He was terrified like Arjuna of seeing this mushroom. He quoted from the Gita. Everyone knows. I got even TV. He was repeating that to all signs. Karos means he quoted from the Gita this word, particular stanza. Read it again on that tomorrow. Karos means Logate Kritavuddho. And the time came to consume everything, Arjuna. These people have no choice. They will just go back because the time has come. I am at death now. And the death came to finish all these things. You are just instruments in my hand. So that quote, I am the death, Oppenheimer quoted when you see first atom bomb in not far away from here, I think. He was exploding in somewhere, Nevada, somewhere is it?
New Mexico.
Where is it?
New Mexico.
New Mexico, not far away from here. That's the place the first atom bomb was tested. In fact, a few days ago, there was a ceremony of that first atom bomb. How that in a big tower they put it and then Oppenheimer, they close all your eyes and turn away, don't look at the blast, etc. All the warnings they given. And after seeing that blast, that cloud, mushroom cloud, he quoted. He was a scientist, but he knew the Gita. He quoted the death and the death, and he was very much upset what's going to happen to this planet. Anyhow, the conclusion is, yes, everything happens because the Lord is there. If you think God is your friend, He sits with you, He is yourself or Atman. He is your enemy, God will be your enemy. God has got no partiality. He performs what purpose, good for dharma. To start dharma, that's His duty, so He takes incarnations. To start dharma, And when that is done, he just withdraws and goes back. And every yuga, every age, he comes back, new incarnation. And the next incarnation is Kalki. Last 9th incarnation was the Buddha. The 10th was Kalki, the promising Messiah, which every religion expects a new Messiah to come. And this Messiah is not going to talk anymore. It's written that in our Bhagavatam, how he's going on a white horse, spitting fire. That means horse doesn't spit fire. It will be a missile, jet. So that's all. But they don't understand. Thousands of years ago, they never knew how their iron horse will spit fire, So they explained everything. So in their terms, they explained. But no horse, and then this horse will go around the globe at lightning velocity. That means no horse can just go with spitting fire going around the world in lightning fire. And I come as Kalki, and at that time I'll destroy all the wicked Norias and Idi Amin, millions of Idi Amin more will be coming. And at that time I will come and destroy all these people. Again I will establish Dharma. Krishna promised. Every yuga I come up. Yada Dharmasya Glanibhad Bhada Abhidharma Dharma Sujamyam means whenever there is adharma comes, the unlaw, the world, there's nobody like Norias and Idi Amin, Hitlers, etc. They come and they destroy. They got no human being can anymore do anything. At that time, I myself will come back, Arjuna, to establish. So I came here, and again I will come in the next incarnation. So again we promise. And whenever the adharma goes down and the adharma comes up, unrighteousness, I will come back to destroy and establish back. So next incarnation is Kalki. So you heard that 11th chapter. Now comes the 12th chapter. Afterwards, finish 11th chapter.
We haven't actually started.
Okay. So you'll be starting day after tomorrow onwards. You carry on. Now at least I gave the whole Gita, the summary of the thing, what it is all about. So killing or dying is not important. The duty, and Krishna again said, you cannot keep quiet, Arjuna, because you cannot win. That's also wrong. You do your duty, but do not keep quiet. Do what you can and offer everything to me. I will take care of everything. Don't worry about the fruits. Fruits of action is not in your hand. That's me, but you have duty. So you are all going to yoga teachers. You have duty now to establish this dharma, this truth. Tattvamasi, you are the Brahman. You are not an immortal body. You are the immortal self. You are learning that. So you must go and explain this subject. Whoever opportunity comes, but don't force this knowledge to anybody. Don't force yoga to anybody. You practice. When you practice, people will come. Like where there's honey, you don't have to invitate a honeybee to come, is it not? So, if you are having the peace, so I was sitting here, I do not want to just to, even before I came, I was sitting there looking at the valley from my house, it was so beautiful. That just lifted me up another dimension. I just only 10 minutes before, she said, he is coming, I heard, she came to pick me up. And then I came here, I said, today I had to talk, I want to observe silence. Just go in the silence. It's so beautiful. You can't describe it, it's the power, Once you tasted these things, you don't want anything else out of it, the silence. It is the most sublime sound of peace, you cannot explain. So you have duty to explain this to the people who are hungry, who come to you. And you practice first. You don't be a preacher, yoga preacher. Preachers you can find everywhere, but yoga practitioner. You get your inner peace, your discipline, doesn't matter what stage you are. You do your karma yoga after purify and so forth. And one day God will give you free from karma or karma. It's like I have forcibly brought, though I came only for 3 days to inaugurate your teacher in Pranay. God said, no, you stay here, you just watch all the people work and make sure that dam all stocked up with the berries and put the Devi temple back into order and get Shivaram. As I told Shivaram, I bought hay. As soon as he came, we are going to cut blackberry bushes, and that's the first thing he did. As soon as he came, cat tail I pull up from the time, about a week ago. When did you come? A week ago?
Yes.
Right.
We came Monday.
Monday. From Monday onward, that lake was full of cat's tail, Yeah, he pulled out. And today tomorrow he's going to San Francisco with me, and anyhow he feels the last pull out the cat's tail, the last cat's tail. So it's not accident. That's what I said, duty. God said, I can easily meditate. I can find my peace. But that's not sufficient. I have to impart this knowledge to you all. And then when you go, even though one lecture only I gave, the rest of them I had to do, like Krishna did to Arjuna, I had to make these people do. And you also have duty when you leave this place, when after your graduation, and you have to meditate and find this self, an Atman, or believe in that, immortal nature. There's no death or birth for you, you are immortal. And then try to bring this knowledge to others who are ready in different levels. Physical level, through asana, pranayama, vital level to pranayama. Then you go to emotional level to chantings, etc. Then intellectual level by philosophy. And then in the meditation level, spiritual, directly you go in meditation. That's last step by step. You ask your learning how. So you have been taught in the Gita as one of the. There's no scriptures like that. In a nutshell, you can get everything. Lord Krishna made the whole Upanishads, everything into a cow. This is symbol of a cow. Like you milk a cow. Cow eats grasses and all the blackberries, etc. and then brings sweet milk. Only you have to use udder, but not the squeezing the ears. So Arjuna is the calf, and the Gita is the cow, and the calf drinks the milk, jnana, and through the Arjuna, as the milk is given to you all now, jnana, Krishna, and you pass it on, this jnana milk, to others. Lord bless you all. And next topic, I'll continue this topic a little bit more, but your regular lesson will continue. Today I just stopped with the regular lesson because my days are only one more week. I want to see that if I am not able to finish this duty, Gurudev said, or your mother said, you don't believe it, I cannot just carry on my next activities. It's true. So I'm not just blindly sitting there, with eyes closed and the others to work, and that's not true. I had done my own work in the Devi temple. 2 hours I was here in the Devi Martin while you were all working. So here I was sitting and repeating mantra and do pranayama, although I didn't talk much. But whenever I'm continuously doing pranayama and mantras by sitting there on the chair. But still I was doing my duty and then sending my energy as much as possible so that these people will teach you properly. And the energy will come to you also. Gurudev's energy to me and to you, and you pass on to other disciples. This way, how the knowledge could pass on. May Lord bless you. With that I conclude. What's the time now?
20 to 11. 20 to 11.
20 to 11. So tomorrow, because tomorrow is a holiday anyhow, so you make the meditation at 7 o'clock. Okay?
We leave the 7.
You leave 7? 6:30 that you ring the bell. 7 o'clock. Oh, not like you and me. I had to go to San Francisco, but their meditation is 7 o'clock. Okay?